The impression you probably feel it could have been very different with the chances you created. What's the gut feeling after that?
Well, one of like, listen, we couldn't ask for any more, the lads. I'm just thinking to myself, my philosophy, I always say, if you can't win the game, don't lose it. And maybe there was, I know we've got past that line before where, you got a little bit of pressure late on in the game and people thinking that maybe a couple of months ago, if you like, would maybe have gone under. But thoughts on the game in terms, it should have been out of sight in the first half, to be honest. I mean, the chances we've had, all the shots we've had, I mean, the stats will probably say that anyway. There's numbers of our forward line, Tyler, Josh, Dara. So they all had chances to put the game to bed, and we didn't. But, we obviously went in the lead, didn't we? We took that lead into half-time, if you like, and then I'm thinking to myself, just go out second half. I know they were going to make changes. They're a big club, we've got some really good players as well. And I just said to the lads, what's coming in the next 10 minutes. So, we started the second half well, I thought, personally, and then again, chance after chance, and we don't take the chances. And then they grow with a bit of it, you give them a bit of life with errors maybe, if you like, not connecting with a header, with your foot, not clearing your lines, and the ball's just going out to play, and then it's coming in your box because he's got a long throw, the kid. So it's asking more questions, and you end up going deeper and deeper and deeper. So at times we couldn't get out, but I think we couldn't get out because of what we were doing ourselves on the ball and what we were doing with the ball. When we did get it, we give it back to them, or we played it into space, and then we give the ball back to them straight away, and then obviously it's coming back in your box.
Can you put your finger on? They reacted so well to going behind 1-0 down to be 2-1 up at half time. The reaction to going 2-2 felt very different.
Well, it was, but going back to your first point is to going down. Billy's come for the cross, made the error, but then last week at Chesterfield, he's made an unbelievable save for us right on half time. So, I've said to the lads, you're going to make mistakes, that's how you react. And if they act in the right way, that's what you want to see. And I thought Billy reacted in the right way, and the team did. And as you say, we went, and I thought, it justified the 2-1 lead into half time. And yeah, you look at then it goes to 2-2, and then it was a different reaction. But I think that was lack of quality from us. Maybe their substitutions have an impact in the game, because it was like 3, and I think it ended up there was 4 up top at one point. So, and then the ball comes in your box, there's a load of questions getting asked from long throws, from corners. And, as I said, I'm just proud that they've actually stood up and defended their 18-yard box in the goal.
Was there a temptation for you to change it after that second Swindon goal went in? You did ultimately bring Jimmy Knowles on, but you waited a while. Obviously, Ian Holloway, I think he was making a sub when the goal went in, and he stuck with it.
Well, it is. We did think about things, but, we have got a game on Tuesday as well, so, you got to look into that. I just wanted to deal with what we were dealing with right now, which was this game. And we wanted to, obviously, try and get the 3 points. It was a point, so we move on.
Goals for Al Joffrey and Rawson today, both their first goals for the club. I think that's a dozen different goal scorers for you this season, and you've scored in 11 of the last 12 games. You must take a lot of encouragement from that.
Oh, definitely. And on the flip side of that as well, the clean sheets that we've had in terms of defensive questions that we asked. So for the lads to score, which, I think it's overdue because, Faz has had quite a number of chances. I think he had another one after that as well in the area on the back post. So for them to score, which is brilliant for them, but you want your forward lads to score, and it wasn't for the one to try. And the hard work, the shift that they put in out of possession as well was outstanding. And they know themselves in there. We've had a chat in there. And you want your midfielders to score. Nelson's beating himself up because he thinks he should have shot, and he's back-heeled. He should have shot. But, that's it. He's made a decision, and then we move on. But, I couldn't fault any one of them there. The effort for 70 minutes, I thought we were very, very, very good.
It's one of those old adages, isn't it? You worry when you stop making the chances. You're creating lots. That's been demonstrated today. Do you need to be more clinical? You're not going to necessarily get that many chances against other teams in the division. Is that fair to say?
I would say so, yeah. But you have got to be more clinical. So you have got to put the ball in the back of the net, and hopefully that will win you games. And the more you do that, the more hopefully that will win you the game. And we should have done that today. We should have done that in the first half, and we should have done that up to about the 70th minute. We had other chances. Possible penalty. I haven't seen it. I don't really know. But, it's as I said, if you're not going to win it, you don't lose it.
Yeah, and your unbeaten run continues now. I think that's 5 games in all competitions. Do you take a lot of confidence from that?
Definitely have to. I mean, the team has. I mean, as I said, you're slightly disappointed, but I can't in terms of how we played in the first half. I mean, the fans coming off and shouting, it was really, outstanding, you know, in terms of how we went about it. Football, everything about it. The combination play down the sides, down the left, down the right, through the middle, the chances we create. Obviously, the keeper's there to make saves, and he made the saves. Chances we've missed. So, you know, I can only be more than pleased. And me and Jed are more than pleased with the performance.